teaching kids to identify and manage emotions. Helping children learn to identify and manage emotions is a critical aspect of their development, setting a strong foundation for personal and social success. Emotional awareness helps kids recognize and understand their own feelings, as well as empathize with the emotions of others. This skill is not just about being able to name an emotion but also involves knowing how to respond to it constructively. By teaching kids these skills, we equip them to navigate challenges, build healthy relationships, and develop resilience. One of the first steps in teaching emotional awareness is helping children to identify and name their feelings. Often, young children may feel emotions strongly without having the vocabulary to express them, which can lead to frustration. By teaching kids a variety of emotion words, like happy, sad, angry, frustrated, and excited, they gain a toolkit for self-expression. Parents and teachers can use everyday situations to introduce these words, helping children link feelings to specific experiences. For example, if a child loses a toy and feels upset, a parent might say, "It seems like you're feeling sad because your toy is lost." This reinforces the connection between the emotion and its label. In addition to teaching emotion words, adults can help children understand that emotions come and go and that it's okay to feel a wide range of emotions. Normalizing emotions is crucial because it helps children understand that emotions are a natural part of life. If a child is embarrassed after making a mistake, for instance, a parent can validate the feeling by sharing a personal story about a similar experience. By demonstrating that everyone experiences uncomfortable emotions, adults make it easier for children to accept their own feelings without shame. Once children have started identifying their emotions, teaching them to manage these feelings is the next step. Managing emotions doesn't mean suppressing them but rather learning constructive ways to respond. For younger kids, this might include teaching calming techniques, like taking deep breaths, counting to 10, or squeezing a stress ball. When a child is angry or frustrated, these techniques give them a way to pause and regain control. Teaching children to recognize the physical signs of emotions, like tense muscles or a fast heartbeat, can also help them become more mindful of their emotional states. Another important skill in managing emotions is problem solving. When children face challenges that trigger strong feelings, such as feeling left out by friends, it's valuable to guide them through possible solutions. Instead of solving the problem for them, adults can ask questions like, "What do you think would help?" or "How could you respond if this happens again?" This encourages children to think critically about how to handle similar situations in the future. Over time, these problem-solving exercises build confidence and resilience, empowering children to address emotions with self-assurance. Role-playing scenarios can be a helpful way to teach kids how to manage emotions in real life. By acting out different situations, like being angry over a lost toy or feeling shy on the first day of school, children practice how to react before they face these experiences in reality. Role-playing also allows children to see how different responses can lead to different outcomes, helping them make better choices when emotions run high. Incorporating books and stories about emotions can further reinforce emotional learning. Many children's books feature characters facing emotional challenges, offering relatable examples of how to handle various situations. Parents and teachers can use these stories to ask children questions like, "How do you think the character feels?" or "What could the character do to feel better?" This discussion helps children connect the lessons to their own lives and consider ways to manage similar feelings. In teaching kids about emotions, patience and consistency are key. Children might struggle initially, but with time and practice, they learn to recognize their feelings and respond constructively. Adults play a central role in modeling emotional awareness and management, showing kids that managing emotions is a lifelong skill. By helping kids identify and manage their emotions, we provide them with the tools they need to handle life's ups and downs, build empathy, and foster positive relationships. These skills not only benefit them during childhood but also lay a foundation for mental health and well-being in adulthood.